Hi Flosstube, my name is Kenny and this is my channel Kenny Stitches, and I'm also Kenny Stitches on Instagram. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thanks for coming back. This is my November and December update. I meant to come back at the end of November, but our household got hit pretty hard with sickness for a few weeks, and then by the time we all started to feel better, it was nearly Christmas, so I just thought I would combine both videos into one. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my Stitchmas starts that I had with my friend Mama Bear Stitchery. I'm going to show you the haul I've gotten since my last video, and then I'm going to show my year of WIP projects that I'm starting as part of the Soulful Stitching group. I'll get into that in a little bit. So first, one of my Stitchmas starts I actually finished. This is Cool Kid by Satuma Street. And this is my finish. I haven't fully finished him yet. That's a problem for next Christmas. But he stitched up, I think this took me 3 days after I started feeling better, from start to finish, and he's super cute. I did get the rest of those, and I'll show you those in my haul. My next Stitchmas start was Spruce It Up from Silver Creek Samplers. And then this is the start. Again, I kind of stitched when I could, when I was feeling okay. So some of these aren't very far, but this is an unknown purple. I think it's a 32 count linen that was just in a bag, no name, no dyer. So, and I'm stitching this in all the DMC colors. So next, I started the Fair Isle Friends at the Jingle Ball. I meant to start with the penguin, but in the black and white pattern, I accidentally started with the owl. So this is as far as I got on him. Got his sweater almost done and started outlining around his eyes. These stitch up super quick, like I did all this the evening of Jingle Ball. So yeah, I sat in a chat room with, well, we had issues, but we sat in several chat rooms, a group of me and my friends, and we just stitched and talked, and yeah, it was nice. I did get some stuff. I'll try to pull them up on my phone and show you what I got, but yeah. Next was the Sugar Plum Village by Shannon Christine. And this is my teeny tiny piddly start. The fabric is Orchid, 32 count Opal Lugana from Bes Stitch Me. And again, I'm just stitching this in the DMC conversion because I'm cheap. Next was Into All a Good Night by Lindy Stitches. Now this one I did spring for the overdyes. And I got a little bit farther on this one. This is my start here. And the fabric is Bronze Age 40 count Verdal from Bes Stitch Me. And these are I think these are all DMC here, but I'll get into more of the variegated when I get toward the house and stuff. That was one I tried to stitch when I was feeling better so I could work on it as much as possible. I started the 2023 Nutcracker from Shannon Christine. And this is an unnamed silk weaver Opal Lugana. Again, not very far, but I love this. It's like a light purplish gray fabric. I think he's gonna really look good on it. Next was Santa Claus is Coming to Town from Stitchrovia. And here's my start. This is an Opal Lugana. I'm not sure if it's 28 or 32, but it's called Caramel Swirl, and it's from Silk Weaver. Next, I started my Luca S Labs truck kit. It's pretty much a full coverage. And I don't know if you can tell, this is all half stitch up here. This was as far as I got on this one. And I'm just using everything in the kit. It's the Aila that comes with it is all anchor thread. And they're all, if you haven't bought a Luca S kit, they come, you know, pre-wound on these bobbins with the symbols. Everything's really nice and organized. I highly recommend these kits. And then, so I didn't finish Stitchmas. I got to about 10 starts and I was pretty burned out. So I didn't finish my goal, but it is what it is. So this is Christmas Scenes by Les Petites Croix de Lucie. And here's my start. I think it goes like this. So it's hard to pick up the color, but it's this really pretty, like, light blue turquoise. And it's shimmer. 28 count Opal Lugana from Bes Stitch Me. That's better. And again, it's charted in DMC. So I'm just using those. Next, I started Polar Pack by Plum Sampler. Sorry for the glare. And all I got done was, I didn't even finish the whole box. I made it all the way around. And I half stitch, and then every 10th stitch I fully stitch so I can count all the way around. So it's mainly all the half stitches are done, and I've started working my way around this way. So the fabric is Twilight. It's a 28 count Jobelin from Pole Stitches. And I started that for my friend Debbie's birthday. This one just barely missed the Stitchmas. It was started a little bit before, but I'm including it in my Stitchmas. This is The Gift of Giving by Little Stitch Girl. And again, I'm just using the DMC. Here's where I got to. This fabric is Ice Goddess, 28 count Jobelin from Fabrics by Stephanie. So I think that was all my Stitchmas starts. I'll go into haul now. My friend Emma, she sent me a little care package. It included this ink circles, a bit dotty. And then she had finished this. It's Jolly Happy Soul, a little frosty pillow. I got my Satuma kits during the Black Friday. So I got the Halloween sets from this year. I hadn't got them yet, but this is the Marvelous Mr. Meow. And everything's included in these. All the beads, all the threads, all the embellishments and needles and paper. This is the Big Wahoo. And I love these classic Halloween styles. Benny Bones. And Specs. You saw the Cool Kid Christmas kit. This is Santa Cruiser. He's so cute. I love the car. And the little reindeer hanging off the back here. This is Lolly Claus. And Calling Birds. My Bes Stitch Me Fabric of the Month for November came. My December's due tomorrow. But this is Fall Foliage. It's a 28 count Lugana for my color club. Don't know what I'll put on it, but I love it. It's very pretty. And then this is Macchiato 40 count even weave. It's my neutral. I ordered a piece of fabric from Under the Sea Fabrics for the botanical garden Mirabilia, the vase with like the flowers and crown. This is Eros 28 count regular Lugana. Blue with hints of pink and lavender in there, I'd say. I think she's really gonna look pretty on it, nice and subtle. And then this was my fabric of the month for December. I think December. This is Pea Flower, and this is a 40 count even weave. Yeah, 40 count even weave. And then, if I could fold things up. Bes Stitch Me had some ready to ship fabrics, and I needed one for my New Year's start, which you guys will see here in a minute. And it couldn't travel alone, so I got 3 more. This is Gray Magic. It's a 40 count linen, and I think I'm going to use this for the Shannon Christine mugs stitch along that she's doing through her club for the year. Today's the 1st, so the second mug just came out. The first one was a reindeer. The second one is Santa Claus. And there's going to be 12 mugs, 12 Christmas themed mugs through the year. So this is 40 count even weave Morning Fog. Kind of a light blue gray. I also thought maybe this one for the Sal. I'd have to see how the white looks, because if you know Shannon's designs, you know she loves some B5200. So, and then I think I have a piece of this, but I got another piece anyways, because why not? This is 40 count vintage even weave. Really like tannish, pinkish, or not pink, but peachish color. Perfect for a sampler. Next, I got a 1, 2, 3 stitch order. And that included this clearance kit from, I'm going to butcher this, Mishka. It's called Little Helpers. Little polar bears. I'd originally bought it thinking I would use this for Debbie's birthday start, but it didn't. I got it and I used the polar bears instead. So these come pre-wound. This is my first kit from them, and it uses DMC threads and Zweigart. It says, oh, it's Aila, so it comes with Aila. Also in that order was the Playtime from Luca S. Another cross-stitch kit. There's the colors all wound. Proud Cerulean. I loved this kit when I saw it. So pretty. And it has this metallic thread. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it's probably pretty terrible to work with. I'll try it and see, and may switch it for a Krennic or a Petite Treasure braid. And then this is the Yorkshire Terrier. I got this because I have one named Ziggy. And it comes with the hoop, fabric, and everything. Everything's included in this one. This was a Christmas gift from my husband. I picked it out and sent it to him so he knew what to get, but this is Puppy's Christmas from Luca S, and it's one of their gold collections. I haven't really investigated to know what the difference between the regular kits and the golds. I'm sure it's probably like dimensions, but yeah, really excited about this one. Somebody was de-stashing on Facebook, and I picked up Jenny Bean's Halloween sampler. I've seen this several times, and I've wanted it for a long time. And I finally got my hands on it. And then she also had the Sorceress from Joan Elliott. This was part of the Pole Stitches Halloween box, I think, and it'll be probably 6 months to a year. It'll be released by Joan herself, so maybe April or next September, or I guess this September now. These were part of a 1, 2, 3 order as well. I got the first Santa's House from the Cottage Garden samplings. This is the first chart in the Stitch Along series, or yeah, I guess Stitch Along of 12. And then I saw this on Etsy, and I waited on the PDF to see how the rest of these would turn out, but then 1, 2, 3 had the hard copy. This is Penguin Ornaments from Art Mishka. And you can find this on Etsy as well if you want a PDF instead of a hard copy. I had to order some perforated paper, specifically the blue paper for Meridian Designs, the Graveyard Shift that I showed in a previous video, and it couldn't travel alone, so I got the Nutcracker Sampler by Joan Elliott too. I love the Nutcracker, so I had to have this. It's been on my wish list for a while, and it was on sale, so it came with the paper. And Leela Studios, she released her new Autumn Quaker. This is Autumn is as Joyful. I love everything about this, except like so many people have said, this quote's kind of, I'll change it to something else, I think. I don't know what, but I'll save it for last and think on the quote. But it's charted completely in DMC, and it's big. It's 270 by 215. And I'll stitch it on 40 count so it matches my summer Quaker that you guys have seen before. And I got the latest, well, not now, but the previously latest Mirabilia. This is Delphine's Butterfly Brigade. I got the chart. I have all the DMC now, and I got the specialty threads and the beads for it. I have not decided on the fabric yet. I don't know, with all these colors and the butterflies and everything, and then her dress, it's difficult for me to think of what fabric I want to put her on. So over the coming weeks, I'll probably be playing with some floss tosses and try to come up with something, but I love her. I saw somebody darkened her dress a couple shades, and now I'm thinking I might copy them, because the two, or yeah, I think she'd be pretty with a darker dress. I mean, she's pretty now, but I got from Jasmine Studios on Instagram. My friend Emma, she tagged me to the bag. Oh, there's an ort. This was my latest Jasmine bag. It's Christmas dinosaurs. And yes, I will carry this all year round, or use it all year round. Some Christmas project will live in it at all times. Little snowflake zipper pulls. And the inside is this like really pretty mottled blue. And I had to ask what these are for, but you can take a marker and write your project on them so you know what's in there, and then you can wipe it off with like alcohol. I also got from my friend Julie WIP It Up project bags. I got my bags of the month. This was, I think, the November bag. These are my favorite bags. I can put Q-snaps, the pattern, all my threads in there, and it holds everything. This was the December bag. Little like Christmas scene. Not your traditional Christmas, which I like. I love the colors in this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but this grunge fabric in here has like gold flecks in it. And then this was my custom order bag I asked for. This is the front. And then the back is Ziggy. She found these panels on some website and she asked if we wanted anything, and I saw this one. I said, it looks like Ziggy. So this is one of my new favorite bags. Alright. Last little bit of haul. I got, me and 3 of my friends, we placed together an owl forest order because shipping is stupid expensive. It was $50 almost for us all to ship our stuff together to me. So I got the following patterns in their thread packs. Oh, that's not gonna work. There. This is Cute Pandas. This is the thread pack. And I got all my thread packs for 40 count. This is Atlantis. Sorry, trying. That made it worse. Watch me grapple with technology. Anyways, this is the thread pack for Atlantis. This is the Raven Sampler. There we go. And these are the threads. They're all the same. This is Bluebirds. And these are the threads for it. This is the Bear Forest. And this is the thread pack for it. And they were yesterday. I don't know if they still are on sale, but they had all their PDFs on sale on their website. This is Moon Deer. And this is the thread pack. This is Gingerbread Snowmen. So this is just fabric all around the edge there. The on the red is the stitch part. And this is the thread pack. And then this is the fox. And this is the thread pack. And last, this is the squirrel. And this is the thread pack. So they've released 2 more patterns since then that I would like to have. They released a Nutcracker pattern, and similar to the deer, they released one with dragons, which I'd also like to have, and the thread packs for those. So I see another order in my future for them. My WIPs, besides my Christmas starts, I tried to work on summer Quaker a little bit. I did finish this section here and went into this medallion. This is as charted, and the fabric is 40 count Water Nymph from Bes Stitch Me. This is all in DMC as well. And then This was my last piece of haul. That was my New Year's start. I started it late last night. This is Hawthorne Sampler from Rosewood Manor. I did get all the called for overdyes for this. And the fabric I chose is pink chocolate. It's not going to show up very well. This is pink chocolate 40 count Evenweave from Bes Stitch Me. This does show up better in person, but I started in the top corner of the alphabet. I just thought the fabric that it stitched on was too dark, so I wanted to lighten it. And I think once I get more letters done and, you know, some better lighting, that'll look a lot better. So those were my two, besides Stitchmas. I did have two more WIPs that I'm going to show you, but they're part of my year of WIPs. So Melanie, the Soulful Stitcher, and her group is doing the year of WIPs again. And this year I'm going to do Fancy Lady WIPs. I have a lot. I have totes full of WIPs, and a lot of them are Fancy Ladies. So I've picked around 18 or 20. And realistically, I won't finish them all, but I want to, you know, put stitches in these specific projects this year. Some of them are some of my oldest WIPs, and I want to try to finish 3 or 4 and make good progress on some others. So I'm going to go through all the projects that I've selected. The first, this is Sweet Maple from Meridian Designs. And here's my WIP. So a lot of these are not very far, but I want to stitch on these. The fabric is Dryad, 32 count linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. And I have all the called for. She calls for several dinky dyes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dinky dyes. And I do have all those. Next, I selected a handful of Bella Filipinas. This is my Ari. And I do have all 3 of these. I have all the same fabric for them. This is my WIP. So the fabric is Banshee 32 count linen from Fabrics by Stephanie. And I will stitch all 3 on the same fabric. So this is where I'm at. Again, not very far, but I'll have some progress made on her. I did get this one out and stitch on her for a few days. This is Aila, the Queen of the Skies. And this is my WIP. The fabric is called Persephone by a company no longer in business. So I've been stitching on that lightish yellow section. I had to rip it all out because I started too low. But this is where she's at. Next is Luna Mystica. And this is where I'm at. So this fabric is Nightshade 32 count linen from Sugar Maple Fabrics, no longer made. This moon, it's hard to tell, but it's a lot. It's probably 75% like Krennic metallics, and water lilies overdyes. So this is my favorite, one of my favorite pieces of fabric I have. So I'll definitely work on her this year. And I have her companion, Soultropica. She's got like big plant leaves, and I've got her fully kitted, ready to go. Next, I pulled out Joan Elliott's. This is the Winter Geisha. My fabric's very light, but here's where I am. This is Tallulah 32 count linen from Seraphim Fabrics. Somewhere up here I'm off. I need to figure it out and see if I can just fudge it instead of ripping out all the moon. which I'm hoping I can. Next. This is probably one of my oldest WIPs. This is Autumn Fairy. This was the first Joan Elliott pattern I bought back in probably 2013 or 2014. And this is my WIP. This is Fern 28 count Jobelin from Fabrics by Stephanie. Next is Fairy of the Rainbow. I definitely am not very far on this one. The fabric is Maya 28 count Lugana, Opal Lugana. And this is where I'm at. Another one I'm not very far on. This is Fairy of the Rain. And I don't know the name of this fabric. It's Under the Sea Fabrics, I'm pretty sure. It's I think a Jobelin. But this was, I think, a Mania start or something one year. And that's as far as I got. This is Fairy of the Wind. And she is stitched on 32 count Opal Belfast Unicorn Dreams from Fiberlicious Fibers. I love this fabric. And I pulled out a pattern, but apparently didn't pull the fabric out, so hold on just a second. Hold the pattern, but not the fabric. This is the Earth Goddess from Joan Elliott. And this is my WIP. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. I don't know the name of this fabric. It's a Jobelin, probably looks like a 32 count, I think. But it's like a mossy earth color green that I thought she'd look good on. It looks close to the model, actually. I'm just throwing these on the floor because I have to take pictures of them for the year of WIPs. And now my mirrors. This is Mermaid Undine. And she is stitched on Moana Opal Belfast linen from Fabrics by Stephanie. This was one of my starts earlier, or late this year, or late last year. This is Tea. And this is where I'm at. I have the tabletop almost done. The fabric is Nimue 32 count linen from Fabrics by Stephanie. This is a WIP that I have a love-hate with. I'm pretty close to done. Well, not pretty close, I'd say 60 to 70% done. I hate stitching these ribbons, but this is Shimmering Mermaid. I love everything else about her by Mirabilia. And this is where I'm at. The fabric is Shimmering Azure by Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a 32 count linen. And it's hard to tell, but her tail, or her, yeah, this part is a lot of Krennic, and there's a lot of beading. So everything that's empty space is beading that still needs filled in. And I think I have to buy her beads. I don't think I have them. I've been working on this one for the last few days. This is Twin Mermaids by Mirabilia. And here's where I am. So my fabric is 28 count Jobelin. It is Junebug from Fabrics by Stephanie. And this is where I'm at currently. When I picked her back up, I finished all this side piece here. I finished the front of her hair, and then like down her spine here, and then I've worked on her tail and filled in this swirl here on her skin. So this is where I'm at. The colors are pretty in this. I can't wait to start the other side, but I want to finish this mermaid first. This is one that I definitely want to finish in 2024, so I'll work on it a lot. I also worked on this one in late November, early December. This is Florentina. My friend Karen, she of Meridian Design, she changed the cat for me to a dog. It's gonna look like a dog that I had for a long time, and she had to be put down, unfortunately. But she charted this cat and to look just like her, so this is where I'm at on her. And this fabric is Daphne 32 count linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. It was a fabric of the month. I don't know if it's available anymore, but this is where I'm at. And then my last year of WIP project, I think. Oh no, I have two more. This is Moonflowers by Mirabilia. And this is where I'm at. So this is Red Skies at Night, Opal Belfast from Under the Sea Fabrics. Everything is as charted with her. She's another one I think I could realistically probably finish this year. And my last WIP. This is... Sorry. This is Luda. This is where I'm at. So I don't know, her skin is stitched over one, half stitched, 2 strands over one. And the fabric is, it's unknown from Dying for Cross Stitch. It's a, I believe it's a 28 count. Another one I could probably realistically finish this year, so. So yeah, those are my 2024 WIP plans. I'm sure I'll, deviate a little bit, but right now the plan is for 2024 Fancy Ladies. So my friend Debbie, she pointed out that this month is our 4-year Flosstube anniversary. So when I come back at the end of January, I'll have a few giveaways. I know I still haven't mailed out my last giveaway to Ginger Giant. I think, yeah, Ginger Giant. I have not forgot about you. I'm actually going to the post office this week, so I will package up your chart and I will get that in the mail to you. Thanks for sticking with me for 4 years, or coming aboard in these 4 years. I really appreciate it. and come back at the end of the month for my January wrap up and for a few giveaways. I hope you guys have a great new year. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, and I'll see you at the end of the month. Have a good day. Bye.